Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and hopefully you've seen my other videos this month because it's embellishment month. So I've bought myself one of these little plastic A5 folders and I'm stuffing it. I've decorated it all up front and back and I'm stuffing it full of embellishments plus little extra bits and bobs to go in here to go with the embellishments, but it's a giveaway as well. So each video this month will be a different type of embellishment, but also you've got a chance to win this embellishment folder. So at the end of the month, some lucky subscriber is going to win this this folder with all of these embellishments as well. I'll leave a link to the first video which has got all the details of what you need to do to win, or if you're not interested in winning, or if you're not in the UK, then why don't you make one yourself? Follow along with my videos, they're dead easy and we're using up all your scraps. So we've done all of those, we're now on the blue page. So let me show you what you need. So grab some scraps. You need pieces that are 2 inches by 6, and I've got loads of little strips like that in my stash. But what you do need to have is one side needs to be a colour, and it can be decorated, it can be patterned if you want to, but the other side has to be plain white or cream or a pencil colour. I haven't got a pencil on my desk, otherwise I'd show you what I mean. But if I've got the pen, so it's this bit here of the pencil. So that would be the lead, and then it's that bit, and then this is, well, anyway, you'll see what I mean as we go through it. It is paper folding, but it's not exactly origami, and I'll show you what I mean as we go through, and then we'll be decorating it as well. So one thing you do need to remember is, if it's like that, it's not really going to work. So you do need to have at least a different colour or a contrasting colour on the other page. I like to use papers that have got a white or a cream on one side. So taking your piece of 2 by 6 inch papers, and if you wanted to make bigger pencils, just double up the sizes on here, so you'd have a 4 by 12 or a 3 by 9 to make a bigger pencil, but exactly the same folds. So what you're going to do is flip it over onto the side that you want to be the top of your pencil, the bit that you sharpen. And all you're going to do is roll down on one of your short edges. You're just going to roll it down a little bit, about 1/8 of an inch. I wouldn't go, you don't need 1/4 of an inch, it's about 2/8. 2/8 is 1/4, isn't it? It's about 1/8 of an inch, just over, and roll it down. That's if you're doing it this size. Roll it down like that, so you've got that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just, at the top where you've done your fold, you're just going to roll it over to find the half, and just pinch where the halfway mark is there. All you need is a little bit of a guide. Then I like to pop my finger in there, my nail usually in there, and one of your sides, and I'm right-handed so I'm going with this side, one of your sides you're just going to fold down in a sort of a 45-degree angle. It doesn't have to be 45 degrees, but thereabouts. That's what you're aiming for, a fold like that. And I haven't gone right to the middle, so it doesn't really matter. Once you've done that, you're going to do exactly the same on the other side. And again, I'm going to pop my nail just to hold, so we want a nice sharp point to our pencil. And I'm bringing that across as well, and fold that down. So we are, like I say, doing paper folding, but it's not exactly origami because we're going to be gluing and cutting in a minute. Once you've got to that point, again, pop your finger or your nail like I am there, and we're going to fold it over again just to bring a sharper point to the top of our pencil. So this is going to be the pencil, the lead end of our pencil. And you're going to bring it down like that. So I've folded it in. I haven't gone all the way to the middle, I've just folded it in. So if I open that up, you can see that's where my paper is. So I've just folded it like that. And you're going to do the same on the other side. Again, pop your finger or your nail like I like to. Or if you've got a pokey tool or a ruler, sometimes that can help. Roll it over and bring it into the middle like that. And then use your bone folder just to straighten it down. And you can see where I'm going now, can't you? Because you've got your lead at the top. So if this was a red crayon, red pencil, you'd have your red and then the red of the pencil itself. Once you've got to that point, you're going to flip it over and you're going to bring this side up. Now, depending on how wide you want your pencil, depends on how far up you're going to go. I like to go about there. I'm just going to push it down. Make sure that you line your edges up, otherwise you're going to have it on the wonk. So what I tend to do is just do that, put a little crease in the middle, flip it over, and then line up my sides like that, so that we've got our pencil in the middle. Okay, so that's what we've got. It's starting to look like a pencil from that side, isn't it? Flip it back. Now I do use a ruler for this bit just because it's easier. What you're aiming for, oh, before I go any further, I did want to show you, look. So this is another one I've already folded, another red one. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this further on up. Let me pop that one to one side so that I can show you. So if I bring this all the way up like that, so that's much higher up than that one. So you can see the difference. Gone much higher up than that one. And then the next stage is to fold things over. So I'll bring in my ruler. Now, this point here, let me go back on this one because it's probably easier to see. This point here, where the back piece, where this piece meets this angle, you want to fold from there downwards. So I'm going to get my ruler, I'm going to line it up with that point there. I pop my pokey tool in there like that. I'm just going to pop it right in that corner where those two meet. Bring my ruler up by eye straight and bring that over. I'm going to bring in my bone folder just to reinforce that. There we go. And that, let's get the bone folder in. So we're making our pencil. So you can see from that side it's starting to come together. Again, I'm just going to pop my bone folder in there. Oh, I'm right-handed, so it's a little bit more tricky this way. Let's pop that there. Bring that across. Line it up by eye. And then bring that in using my bone folder to push it against the ruler like that. And that then makes my pencil. Now, with this one, as I said, I've gone much higher up. Okay, so if I bring my ruler in, there's my bone folder, do exactly the same principle, where this piece meets this piece, and then I'm going to pop my ruler on there like that, fold it all across like that, fold that down, and then do the same this side. I'm going to do it by eye this side just because, maybe not, maybe bring that in. There we go. I can butt it up to it, and then bring that ruler up, bring that paper up to the ruler like that, And what happens with that is you get a much narrower pencil. So, and what I would do, because that goes all the way across, I would trim that paper down so that it's narrower. So at this point I'd get my scissors out and just chop up there, leaving enough that I can glue it down. If I was to go the other way, let's open that up again. If I was to go the other way and bring it all the way down here, I wanted a really stumpy pencil. Again, flip it over and line those edges up like that. And then bring my ruler in again. Pop that on that join there. Bring this in. Like that. I'm going to have a much stumpier, much wider, much thicker pencil. Turn that round. Just because I'm right-handed, it just makes it easier for me to do. Okay. Bring that down. And I end up with a much wider, much stumpier, thicker pencil. So depending on what width you want on your pencil, the lower you go when you fold that piece up, the lower you go, the wider your pencil, the higher you go. Let's see if we can find that again. There it is. The higher you go, then the narrower your pencil will be. Ooh, let's pinch that together like that. In fact, let me just show you. I would cut off that much so that I can then fold that across, and the same this side. Cut that piece off so that I can then fold that together like that and then glue that down. Let me do it on the one I'm actually going to be doing for the folder. So I've got to there, I've folded it across, then I grab my glue and I'm just going to come in and put some glue down. That one's going to go on the inside, so I'm not too fussed about it, but this one I'm going to take a little bit more care over and make sure I get all of those edges glued and bring that over. I've got a little bit of a crease there. I'm not worried because this is the back of the embellishment, so it will be glued onto something. So there is my pencil. Let me just do that. So I've done 5 pencils. There we go. So 5 different pencils, and I think they look very smart. And with them, I'm now going to add some words. And let me turn them around so you can see we've got remarkable, we've got observations, we've got unconditional, we've got accomplish, and we've got extravaganza, or we've got potential. Potential is actually better. Accomplishment I quite like, and it says vocabulary on the back. Oh, what do I want? Vocabulary or accomplishment? Accomplishment. Accomplish. I think I'm going to go with accomplish. We've got unconditional or cleverness. Should we go with cleverness? Then we've got observation or lion-hearted. So I'm going to go with observation. And then we've got, whoops, move that out of the way. We've got remarkable or young kapur. So I'm going to go with remarkable. And these then are going to be glued onto my my pencils. So I'm just going to decide which ones I want where, and then I'm going to glue them down. Should we do that one on the, want that on the, or on the, I'm going to put it on the red. So I'm just going to pop it in the middle. Actually, before I carry on, I have got myself 5 buttons as well, and I've got some silicone glue. So let's glue them down first, because then I know where I'm going to put, or where I want to put, my words. Let me just get my bone folder and fold that. Fold them all really flat, like that. They've been moved around a few times. So now, do I want to put my buttons at the top or the bottom? I'm going to put the lightest ones on the darkest ones, I think. The darkest pencil. So I'm going to pop that one on there. I'm going to pop that at the end, I think. Like that. Let's try another one. Right. So which is my, that's my lightest one, isn't it, I think. So let's put some silicone on there. That can go on that one. So my darkest one can go on my lightest one. I think that's the lightest one. So there's my darkest one. Now which side? That's really pretty, but that's got a bit of a dip in it. Let's decide. I think I'm going to go with that. It's got more shape to it. Let's spread that on there a little bit and then pop that on there. Oops. Like that. Now then, do I want the green on the green? That one there. I think I do. Or do I want it the other way around? Because they stand out more. Decisions. Not sure. I really don't know. I think I like that one on there. Not quite so keen of that one on there. Perhaps I should have put that one on there. That's better, isn't it? So let's see if we can pop this one on the red one. Like that. There we go. I think I prefer that actually. Both sides. Yes, that's glue. I need to glue the green one, don't I? I haven't done the green one yet. So that's going to go on there. Let's lay that down. And I love these. Most of these, that one hasn't, but the other 4 have got 4 holes in them for the thread. So that's that. Now I want to put the words on. So now I've got to decide which words I want where. Observation. I'm going to chop that ever so slightly because there's just a bit of colour on there. So I'm just going to get my glue down. Come on, glue. I need to fill this back up. I'd said this last video, didn't I? So let's get this. It's not going to glue, is it? Anyway, I think I need to refill this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them on there like that. Might change those colours around a little bit. I'll put the lighter one on there actually. I did want to put that on the red one, didn't I? That looks better. That's better. And then I've got another one there. So that's how they're going to be. And then I'll pop them in the folder. I will glue them down later, but I need to sort out my glue. Should have done that before I started the video. But I really like these little things. I might even find some extra little bits to put on there. I'm not sure. Might just leave them as they are. But there you go. Pencil. Not exactly origami, but paper folding. Okay. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Do check out my initial video if you haven't seen it. Love to have you if you're new here. Love to have you join the join my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.